How could Kim Taehyung, better known as V, one of the brightest stars and most influential icons in the Korean entertainment world, suddenly find himself standing at the edge of uncertainty in his career with BTS? This question exploded across social media after shocking reports about HYBE's latest decision began spreading like wildfire. Was this simply a calculated industry strategy, or could there be hidden forces shaping the fate of one of BTS's most beloved members? What makes this story even more intense is the involvement of Jungkook. Known for his calm, collected personality and for rarely engaging in open confrontation, Jungkook appears to have lost his patience this time. The fact that the usually reserved golden magnate chose to step up publicly suggests that the issue at hand is not small. It could even affect the future of BTS as a whole. The leaked report that sparked chaos. The drama began when an internal report was allegedly leaked to Korean entertainment media early this morning. A source claiming close ties with HYBE's top management revealed that heated talks had taken place behind closed doors regarding member role restructuring after the group completes military service. That one word, restructuring, was enough to send ARMY into a frenzy. Did this mean HYBE was planning to change BTS's lineup? Could they actually reduce Taehyung's role in future group projects? Online forums and fan communities lit up with speculation, some filled with hope, others burning with anger. Initial suspicions suggested that this was part of a new corporate policy. According to insiders, HYBE is prioritizing commercial potential in its next phase after the long pause caused by military enlistments. In business language, this sounds harmless. But fans weren't convinced. Many argued that behind these polished words lay something darker, a shift in focus that could sideline Taehyung. Jungkook's fierce reaction. The strongest shock came from Jungkook himself. Eyewitnesses revealed that during a managerial meeting last week, where Jungkook joined via video call from his training site, he appeared visibly angry. For the first time in years, his tone was sharp, his words firm. Sources said he raised his voice when addressing HYBE executives, insisting that Taehyung was not just another member, but an essential part of BTS's soul. Fans who heard about this moment could hardly believe it. Jungkook, the one who always puts peace first, had spoken out so strongly. For ARMY, this wasn't just a defense of Taehyung, it was a warning shot that BTS's unity was being threatened. The pressure of investors. Reports soon surfaced that HYBE is under massive pressure from investors. After more than a year of limited activity due to military service, shareholders have been demanding a new strategy to boost revenue. From a corporate standpoint, restructuring seemed logical. But from the perspective of loyalty, brotherhood, and artistry, the move risked tearing apart the very bond that has kept BTS together for over a decade. Was HYBE really ready to endure the emotional consequences of sidelining a member like Taehyung, who has one of the most dedicated fan bases in the world? Theories of long-hidden tension. The news only fueled long-brewing theories. Fans began revisiting past BTS interactions, pointing out subtle hints. Some recalled moments where Taehyung appeared more reserved than usual, or the intense expressions Jungkook displayed whenever questions about the group's future arose. Could these have been warning signs we overlooked? And if internal tensions really exist, would HYBE's decision only deepen the cracks? Global fan outcry. The global reaction was explosive. From Korea to Japan, the US to Brazil, ARMY flooded HYBE with protest emails demanding fair treatment for Taehyung. Major fanbases, some with direct ties to BTS's team, announced that they would suspend promotional support if the rumors proved true. Adding fuel to the fire, Jungkook indirectly expressed his anger during a brief Weverse Live. Without naming names, he delivered a message that many believe was aimed directly at management. Not everything can be measured by numbers. Sometimes there are things far more important than sales charts. His tense expression spoke volumes. Within hours, the quote spread across media headlines worldwide, reinforcing the belief that Jungkook was standing firmly by Taehyung's side. Rumors of contract changes. To complicate matters further, rumors emerged about a new BTS contract currently under negotiation. Allegedly, one clause would grant management greater power over each member's solo schedules. If true, Taehyung could be at a disadvantage, especially if HYBE intended to spotlight other members more aggressively. Would this mean a future where Taehyung's role within BTS was gradually reduced? Or would such a move trigger open resistance from the members themselves? Analysts weigh in. Industry experts quickly stepped into the discussion. One respected music critic argued that Taehyung's artistry is irreplaceable. He is not just a vocalist but also a visual and creative cornerstone of BTS's identity. To reduce his role, the critic warned, is like changing BTS's DNA. This sentiment echoed loudly among ARMY. Fans insisted that Taehyung's presence, style, and emotional depth have always set BTS apart from other groups in the global music market. HYBE's silence. HYBE's official response only added fuel to the fire. Their short statement read, "We always consider what is best for BTS and their fans." No denial. No confirmation. Just a vague line that deepened suspicion. Solo career speculation. Amid the chaos, another rumor surfaced. Some insiders claimed that an international label had made a massive offer for Taehyung to pursue a global solo career. Could HYBE's restructuring plan actually be preparing for his transition away from BTS? If that's true, would BTS survive intact, or would this mark the beginning of an era of divisions, something ARMY fears most? Jungkook's stand. What makes this situation so significant is Jungkook's stance. Sources close to the meeting confirmed that his anger was not just an emotional reaction, but a deliberate defense of BTS's integrity. He believed that pushing Taehyung aside would damage not only the group's image but also the sacred bond with fans. His Weverse statement, brief but powerful, was proof of his determination to resist any corporate-driven attempt to fracture the group's unity. Investor demands versus BTS's legacy. Behind all of this lies the same brutal reality: shareholder pressure. Investors want maximum profits. But their focus on numbers risks ignoring the cultural and emotional values that have made BTS what they are. Some industry watchers believe HYBE may be using this controversy as a test balloon, gauging fan reactions before making any final decisions, or even creating deliberate buzz ahead of BTS's full comeback. If so, the gamble is incredibly risky, potentially shaking the trust that has carried BTS through more than a decade of success. Hope for unity. Despite the storm, there are signs of hope. Reports say Taehyung has spoken directly with Jungkook and other members, reassuring them of his commitment to BTS no matter what solo opportunities arise. This solidarity reflects BTS's core principle: BTS is 7. For ARMY, that reminder is priceless. It shows that despite corporate strategies and investor demands, the members' bond remains the foundation of the group.